The rain begins softly, just a whisper against the cobblestones as you walk along a narrow lane in a quiet village. The air smells of damp earth and wood smoke, and somewhere, faintly, of lavender and dried rosemary. It is evening now. The sky is a deep, muted blue, the kind that comes just after the last light has gone. The street lamps cast small golden circles on the wet stone path ahead of you, and the sound of your footsteps is gentle, unhurried. You are not going anywhere in particular. You are simply walking, letting the cool evening air brush your cheeks, letting the rhythm of the rain settle into your thoughts like a quiet song you almost remember. And then you see it, tucked between two taller buildings, set slightly back from the lane. There is a shop you have never noticed before. Its front is made of old, dark wood, the kind that has been standing for over 100 years. The paint on the door has faded to a deep forest green, and in the window, behind the glow of a single candle, you can see rows of glass jars filled with dried flowers and herbs. A small wooden sign hangs above the door, swaying gently in the rain. It reads, "The Old Apothecary." You feel a pull, quiet but certain. Something about this place feels familiar, as if you have been here before, in a dream perhaps, or in some half-remembered story from childhood. You reach for the brass door handle. It is cool and smooth beneath your fingers, and you push the door open. A bell chimes softly above you, just once, a single, clear note that seems to hover in the air for a long moment before fading away. Inside, the air is warm, immediately warm, the kind of warmth that wraps around you like a wool blanket. There is a stone fireplace against the far wall, and in it, a low fire crackles and pops gently, sending flickers of amber light dancing across the wooden ceiling beams. The shop is small, but it feels endless somehow. Shelves line every wall, floor to ceiling, made of the same dark, aged wood as the front, and on every shelf there are jars. Hundreds of jars, glass and ceramic, large and small, each one labeled in faded handwriting. You step further inside and let the door close behind you. The sound of the rain becomes softer now, muffled, but still present, a gentle drumming against the windows that feels like company. The floorboards creak beneath your feet as you move deeper into the shop. The scent here is extraordinary. Layers upon layers of fragrance, each one rising and falling as you walk. There is chamomile, soft and sweet like sun-warmed hay. There is clove, dark and rich. There is something that smells like pine needles after a storm, clean and sharp and green. You trail your fingers along the edge of a shelf, feeling the smooth wood beneath your hand. Each jar you pass seems to hold its own small world. One is filled with dried rose petals, their edges curled and papery. Another holds what looks like tiny seeds, dark as midnight, with a faint shimmer. A third contains strips of bark, pale and thin, rolled into delicate spirals.
Near the back of the shop, there is a wooden counter, its surface worn smooth by years of use. Behind it, more shelves stretch upward into shadow, and on the counter itself, a brass mortar and pestle sits beside a stack of handwritten notes, their edges softened with age. A kettle sits on a small iron stove behind the counter, and a thin curl of steam rises from its spout. Beside it, a ceramic teapot waits. glazed in a deep ocean blue. You notice a chair near the fireplace. It is an old armchair, upholstered in something dark and soft, the kind of chair that seems to have been waiting for you. You walk toward it slowly, feeling the warmth of the fire grow stronger with each step.
Steady and soothing.
You settle into the chair and feel it hold you. It is impossibly comfortable. Your body sinks into the cushion, your shoulders drop, and your hands come to rest on the wide armrests. The fire is close enough to warm your face, and you watch the flames for a moment, orange and gold, swaying gently, unhurried, as if they have all the time in the world. The rain outside has found its rhythm now. It taps steadily against the windows, a constant, soothing pattern. You can hear it running along the gutters, dripping from the eaves, pooling softly in the lane outside. And beneath it all, the fire crackles, a low, warm conversation between the flames and the wood.
A fireplace crackles softly
from somewhere
nearby,
in the back of the shop. You hear a soft sound.
The rain grows slightly
Footsteps,
heavier, then eases
slow
again.
and measured.
A distant
A moment later, an elderly figure
away.
appears from behind a curtain of dried herbs that hangs in the doorway. They move quietly, unhurried, and smile when they see you.
A
gentle, knowing smile that puts you completely at ease.
Peaceful and constant.
I thought someone might come in tonight. The rain always brings visitors.
And a slate rooftop.
They move to the counter and begin preparing tea without being asked, as if they already know what you need. You watch their hands, steady and practiced, as they measure dried leaves into the teapot. Chamomile, and something else, lemon balm perhaps, or valerian. The scent drifts toward you, floral and faintly sweet. The kettle begins to sing, a thin, high note that slowly deepens. They pour the water in a long, steady stream, and a cloud of fragrant steam rises between you. The teapot is covered with a small cloth, and they set it aside to steep.
Then eases again.
It will be ready in a few minutes. There is no hurry, and there isn't. There is no hurry at all. You lean back in the chair and close your eyes for a moment, feeling the warmth of the fire on your skin, listening to the rain, letting the scent of the shop settle around you like a blanket.
When you open your eyes again, a cup of tea is waiting for you on a small wooden table beside the chair. The ceramic is warm in your hands as you lift it, and the tea is golden, pale and clear. You take a small sip. It is perfect, warm but not too hot, gentle, with a sweetness that seems to bloom at the back of your tongue. With each sip, you feel yourself softening. The tension you did not even know you were carrying begins to dissolve, starting at your forehead, moving down through your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. The shopkeeper has moved quietly to the far end of the room and is sorting through a collection of small glass bottles, each one catching the firelight. They hum softly as they work, a tune without beginning or end, just a simple wandering melody that blends with the rain and the fire.
The sound of gentle rain falls steadily.
The rain outside deepens. It falls heavier now, but not harshly, just fuller, richer, like a symphony finding its final movement. It drums on the roof above you, and beneath it all, the fire crackles, a low, warm conversation between the flames and the wood.
Tapping against window panes. Another gentle rumble of thunder.
You
in the
take another
distance.
sip of tea
The rain
and set the
falls
cup
and
down
falls,
gently.
peaceful and
Your
constant.
eyelids feel
The
heavy,
sound of gentle
pleasantly,
rain falls steadily
comfortably
on a
heavy.
cobblestone lane and a
The
slate
chair
rooftop.
holds you firmly
A
but
fireplace
softly,
crackles softly
and you feel
nearby,
no need to
its
move,
embers popping and
no
hissing.
need to think,
The rain grows
no need to
slightly
be
heavier,
anywhere,
then eases
but
again.
exactly
A
here.
distant roll of thunder rumbles far away.
The shopkeeper dims
The
a lamp
fire
near the
crackles.
window,
The
and the
rain
room
continues,
softens further
steady
into
and
shadow.
soothing, tapping
Only
against
the
window
fire
pane.
and the single candle on
Another
the counter
gentle rumble
remain,
of thunder in the distance.
painting the walls in
The rain
slow
falls and
shifting
falls,
amber.
peaceful and constant.
You
The
can stay
sound
as
of
long as you
gentle
like.
rain falls
The
steadily
rain
on a
will keep you
cobblestone
company.
lane and